Okay, looks like I might be live. Let's see if anybody shows up. And if they do, let's see what they think about the background. Hello guys, my name is Steven. I am not leaving Las Vegas. I'm a Vegas blogger. You can ask me a question if you want. I always try not to say the wrong things or do the wrong things or be the wrong thing. I'm gonna be what all I can be. But yeah, so we're here on the channel. I got a like already, and look at that, I got some photos on my phone from my godson Christian in the Philippines. Hi Margarita Gonzalez. My mouse is not being responsive and it's very, very annoying. I'm going to tell you that right now. Hi Margarita, how you doing? Young lady, glad you're here. We got 35 viewers. Lorna's here, Jim is here, K Merck is here. We're checking out a video that I did a while back on the green screen up here. Because I'm not on the strip, but I didn't want to rob you from the strip. You know what I mean? Know what I'm saying? Know what I'm saying? I'm going to put on my face mask to be safe in my own house because somebody told me once today I have to wear my face mask in my house, which I thought was pretty hilarious. Hopefully we don't have some buffering and stuttering issues up here today all day long. Northern Ireland's in the house. Born of Metal is here. DB Mills is here. Georgina May is here. Gavin Todd. Irene Ibarra. Adam Ozzy O. Okay, well, yeah, that's a strip walk behind me, so there's that. And hopefully you guys like that and you guys can hear me okay. Happy belated birthday. Well, I'm still 39 years old for 2 hours and 10 minutes. So, no, wait, yeah. No, 9, 10, 11, 12, 3 hours and 7 minutes. So I guess it's not that time yet. Hope you're in good health. God bless you. Oh, my gimbal. I remember this is where my gimbal just decided it was not happy. Whoop, whomp. Yeah, that's what happened right there. Nice background. Thank you so much. Steve Six is here. He's 6 times better than me because he has a 6 in his name. Hi, stevenj. Tracy says, we'll take it. Good enough. I'm watching The Vampire Diaries. Don't know what that is. Was that a show or is that a movie? Hello, Stephen and Caroline. Alan says, Deep Space Nine in the house. David Cole says, hi, Stephen. Just experienced my 3rd earthquake in San Francisco this month. Tonight, 8:11 p.m. earthquake. Ooh, man, so life is shake, shake, shake here. I'm sorry to hear that. And I just realized I said San Francisco. I didn't mean anything about the people there. I just mean, I don't know where I heard that. It just blurted out of my mouth. Don't feel bad, April. I love San Francisco. I want to go there because they have the biggest Filipino community. There's like Little Manila. I think it's really prominent there. But guys, I'm very well known in Pahrump, which coincidentally is where we were today. So I have a photo gallery I'll be posting up on the Patreon, and I've been actually doing my due diligence on Patreon. I've been posting up stuff there. I posted up the Bellagio 1080p live stream segment that we had. Oh, my video is buffering right here. And I'm going to be posting up some photo galleries and stuff like that too. Love the channel from Texas. Awesome job as always. Mike M said something that was so nefarious that it was removed. What did he say? He said, it's a bunch of gibberish, man. Why am I at home, Joe says? Because, man, I want to be at home tonight. I want to be close to my family. Sometimes you get a premonition, and sometimes it's like, I don't know, they say premonitions might be God talking to you. I just thought it was a bad idea to go out on the strip tonight, and I figured, hey, you know what? There's a lot of strip live streamers. I can do my thing in here. I got 43,000 or something like that, 44,000 subscribers. Maybe some people will come and hear me talk and ask me some questions about Las Vegas, and we can have a general conversation, and maybe they hate this. Maybe I'm over. Maybe it's done with. And then I got really depressed, and I ate a bunch of chocolate, and then I fell asleep, and then I had a nightmare that if I didn't do my live stream, I'm just kidding. None of that last part happened. But I figured I would just come out and do my best. Dan Fran has a lot of human... Oh, Dave, I don't know about that. Bobby Nebel, thank you so much, Bobby, with the birthday wishes. I have the USA Army mask from you and lots of compliments. Thank you, David. Yeah, this one here, nobody bought this one, although some people were interested. It's the VegasFaceMask.com Not Leaving Las Vegas special. So nobody really wanted that one, but I thought I would just wear it to say that I'm not leaving Las Vegas. It's got my channel branding, of course. We also have like this handsome number right here, which is our really cool looking. See if I can hold that up to the light. Yeah, I think we still have that fabric. And we are getting more of the Vegas nostalgia. It's on order. I had to order a lot of it from Etsy because y'all like Vegas nostalgia. And my wife actually sent out one Vegas nostalgia mask, and she put, I think it was like Desert Inn on it, and it went out to his mom who like worked there, and it was, or was it the Dunes? And my wife, Caroline, didn't even know. It was just a happy coincidence. Ooh, that's what my buffers look like? Wow, how do you guys even tolerate me when it looks that bad? Ooh, my buffers looking terrible back there. Oh my goodness gracious me. Thank you so much, Bobby Nebel. I appreciate you very much. Where's Blackjack? No clue. Like, he should be sitting right back here because I put this thing for him there, and he's so unappreciative that he's not sitting back there. This is actually a cool looking mask. Which one? The Vegas one or the Not Leaving Las Vegas one? I won't hurt my feelings if you didn't say this one. This is just more like my style. I don't expect anybody to wear something with my logo on it. Not really, unless it's a hoodie. I'm really homesick being in Vegas, babe. I was in Las Vegas, babe. November 23rd to 27th. I'll be back in Vegas, babe. Once again, Gene Clark says. Wow, that's a lot of babes. But Gene Clark and Cher are best friends because they got you, babe. Thank you, Bobby. Yes. Margarita, hope everything opens then. Okay, so Margarita asked about the summer. I don't think everything will be open by the summer. Give it fall or winter of this year. That's what'll happen. I remember I ran out of there, so this will get better as we go. Hello, Steven. Happy birthday. Hope you have a wonderful day. I plan to take my husband out to dinner tomorrow for his birthday. Say hello to Caroline for me. What is going on? Okay, somebody's texting a resort in the Philippines that I help them with. I get lots of text messages on Facebook from things that have nothing to do with me. Like I'm helping build this website from this place called Katail in the Philippines. A friend of my wife, they're like family to us, and I helped make their website for free because they had nothing and they needed tourists to come in. And then I did their Facebook page, so I constantly get little dings on my watch where people are like, "Hey, we're looking for a room to stay," and I'm like, "I don't know." I wore your shirts in Las Vegas while I was there, Sean. Very cool. Yeah, I do have shirts and stuff like that. If I can be so tacky as to pin some kind of a merchandise up right there, I can just do that. Oh my God, it's so small. What is going on with this? I can hardly see anything. Oh man, my browser is going stupid on me. This is a women's shirt. Why would I pin that up? We'll just put our masked up Las Vegas Teespring up there. Okay. Anyways, hopefully I'm not buffering too badly. We love Blackjack. I love him too, but sometimes when he's not in here, he's not in here, and I'm not going to go poke him in the face. You don't poke a sleeping cat in the face. 2 streamers crashed on the strip. Awful connection tonight. Shanta, yeah, this is better from here on in. It was just when I was in the link that day, it was pretty bad. So that's a Not Leaving Las Vegas shirt, kind of. I don't know. I put a face mask on the Vegas sign. It's a T-shirt, and I got this shirt today in Pahrump. This is a T-shirt. This is a cheap T-shirt. That's not a cheap T-shirt. I posted up, but you can support the channel with the merch if you need to, or with VegasFaceMask.com. Rest in peace, Siegfried. Yeah, I have on the shelf behind me. I also have that other program. So that's the Mirage program right on the shelf behind me right there. And it's pretty sad. I mean, he was a... So I also have this book from an entertainer friend of mine that gave me a book, and it's all about Siegfried and Roy's life. And I'm reading through it, and I'm reading about Siegfried, and I'm reading about Roy, and I'm only 10 pages in, and I'm already so sucked into the story that it's ridiculous. Like, Roy talked about how... was it Siegfried? Oh man, Roy talked about how his dog rescued him. He was gonna die in quicksand in this swamp in Germany, and then so his dog ran off and found him help. There was some farmers in a field. He was playing hooky from school. Nobody knew where he was, and he said that's when his bond with animals happened. And then Siegfried was talking about how he always wanted to have a book on magic in a shop, and he magically found 5 German marks one day and bought the book, brought it home. His mom beat him. His mom beat him because his mom thought he had stolen it, but he couldn't convince her that he had found 5 German marks on the street outside the shop after pining over it and asking her and crying over it and throwing tantrums as a child to get this book on magic. And he said it was the first time his father ever gave him any kind of respect because his father had gone and fought in World War II for the German side, and then he got captured and he was in a Russian prisoner camp, and then he ended up getting out. He came home. He was an alcoholic, and he wasn't very nice. The family fought. They didn't break up, and then he said it was the first time his father ever gave him any kind of a recognition as a human being was when he did a magic trick for his father. And it was like, oh, there's your anchor point as a child. See, children have these points in life where something happens, either positive or negative, and then they kind of live off of that forever. That's why some kids, have like these stress disorders and anxieties. And anyways, it's just very interesting to me. I'll read some more of the book. I always like to read about Las Vegas stuff. I also bought another book called The Grandissimo on Amazon Kindle. It's about Jay Sarno and the life of Jay Sarno. And most people don't know that he wanted to actually build a resort after Circus called the Grandissimo. He wanted to have a 6,000 room resort on the Strip somewhere. It never came to pass, obviously. But the story about him and his life, Jay Sarno was not the kind of guy that you would consider a Vegas visionary. He liked women way too much. He was not faithful to his wife. He liked to gamble on absolutely everything. But he just knew that people liked a certain thing in Las Vegas, so he gave people what he thought they would want, he would want. Tracy Cody, thank you so much, Tracy Cody. So you guys can go ahead and ask me questions if you want to. Your stream is the only one working tonight. Other vloggers are all shutting down. Go, Steven. Matt, don't jinx it, man. Shh, stop. Well, that's because I'm at home on a CenturyLink internet connection, not on a Verizon connection. Although this phone is like a rock star when it comes to streaming. This thing right here, I've only had a few little connection problems. I don't have complete drops, and I'm real happy with that. But again, I know the problem with the connection. I won't bore you with it unless you want to know why I think it's so bad for streamers in the wild right now in the field. I'm really missing the Mirage Buffet. Gene or John? I'd never eaten at it. I don't know if it was the best. I'm missing any... Oh my gosh, do you hear that? Can you guys hear the meowing? That's actually Domino. I think my wife's coming. Can you let Domino in? Yeah, bring him over to me. Look what I did to my background, honey. This is the best thing ever. Sorry, there's cat bowls. There's cat bowls in here, yes, I understand. Can I have the cat, Bubba? I want Domino. Here, let me grab him. Yeah, there's cat bowls in here because this one here, he's too old and he can't really do much, but he's very loud when he wants to eat. And this is Domino, and you guys never see this one, but he's got that headbutting face. And it's no blackjack, but it is what it is. I hear a cat sighting. Yep, he's he'll just sit here forever. He's really old, guys, and he can't walk too good, but he's my buddy, and he like sleeps with me every single night. He lays down and he does this all night long until I fall asleep. If he catches me falling asleep, he jets away. And that, both of them at the Mirage, and I did get a special gold token. Very nice, Gene. You get that gold token, it's worth its weight in gold right now. Good evening, Paul DePrinzio says. Very nice. Yes, hey. So that's my kitty. That's Domino, aptly named because of the dots on his back right there. Home is good, connection is nice. All right, Matt, I'm happy that you're happy with it. Yeah, we're just doing an off-the-strip fireside with no fire type chat right now. Domino is a love muffin. How's Circa doing? I'm coughing because of... I'm coughing because of Domino in my chest right now. How is Circa doing? Circa's doing well. I mean, I had to walk through Circa yesterday because I parked there. It's incredibly good. I mean, there's people everywhere in Circa, more so than any other resort downtown, which is really nice. Domino is cool. Yeah, Domino had the vets think he had a stroke years ago, and he doesn't hold weight very good right now. And he can't really, like, he can walk, but he kind of, like, flops around a lot. And it's worrisome. I have to carry him in a lot of places. And Caroline carries him a lot of places, too. You going to say hi to the people? Oh, you're so scraggly and old, but you're so loving. And there's pretty much, like, hair everywhere right now at this point. This shirt was nice until I lifted him up. Oh, my gosh. Oh, ugh. I have to comb him. And I do comb him. I do groom him. Paul likes the green screen. He says it's looking great. My dog at my side, very nice art. How old is Domino? I don't know. I could ask Caroline. She said he's 72 in human years, so he's getting up there. He's probably 13, 14 years old, 15. I'm not sure. She's better with the ages, but he's constantly purring in my ear. And he is adorable, Tia. I agree with you there. Yeah, so... Yeah, no, I miss the old Vegas, guys. I was going to show you guys some old footage because I have the old live streams. I know I can find a live stream from, like, Thanksgiving last year and stuff like that. Hey, it's Las Vegas. Domino is a kisser and a lover. Yeah, he'll do this all night. He wants food and he gets hungry and he has the appetite of a young kitten, but he's got the teeth of an old one. So there you go. Everybody likes the green screen. I love it. So you guys could ask me some questions if you want. This is not just me rambling on with my stream of consciousness, but ask me some questions if you guys want to know them. I'll do my best to answer them. Is there any ghost areas around Vegas? Can we explore? I think there's a ghost town near here. I don't know the name of it. I know there's one in northern Arizona. It's actually a ghost town on one of the 90-something out of Phoenix. We almost went there, but it was like an hour. It might have been like close to an hour extra we'd have to put on our trip, unfortunately. What do I think of Circa? John? I'm sorry. I'm from Canada, so I might say Jean. I think Circa is fantastic. It's one of my favorite properties I've been in. It does nothing like what you're seeing on the screen right now, which is the very old, what are you doing? Casino Royale. You want to go and you don't understand. You can't, you're not a kitten, dude. If you fall, yeah. I know. If you fall, you're going to fall right on your side, and it's going to be horrible. So, there you go. So, Circa, yeah, Circa's ultra modern, very nice, very swanky. Some people are hating on Circa because the downtown... Thank you. I know. He loves Circa. He's saying, yeah, those people are idiots. Circa's room rates are higher downtown. I mean, everything about Circa, though, is built like... Let's go down better. Circa's room rates are centered upon a strip-like experience downtown. Hey, from the Flamingo. Oh, Wapri is here in town. Absolutely. Hey, say happy birthday to Wapri's family member. I don't want to say who it is, nor the person's age, but somebody in Wapri's family is having a birthday this weekend, and he came to Vegas for a quick getaway. So say happy birthday to Wapri, please. That will be good. Well, not to him directly, but to his family member. I'm not going to say who it is. He's here with the wife, though. Who is that bobblehead behind you? That's Michael Sherrigan, and he's apparently a host at Caesars Entertainment, and somebody sent that to me. You guys are really nice. You send me stuff. A lot of stuff on this shelf was sent to me by somebody. So, well, look at that. It's a black one. Oh, you guys want to see the black one now? We can get the black one. Give me half a second. Oh, here we go, black one. Yeah, he heard the... So what happens is this is what happens. This is the dynamic of these animals. The black one hears the white one yelling, and he figures that I'm going to feed the white one. So he comes around looking for the white one. He knows that I protect the white one from being able to have his food stolen, because this one will just take food from everybody. He's very docile. He's not mean, but he just muscles in because if you notice, he's a little bit bigger than most animals, period. And so when he hears the white one, he comes running, and then he does cleanup crew when the white one leaves anything on the plate. Did I hear you right before that you are open to hand delivery of your wife's masks if you order 4? Yes, absolutely, Corey. Yeah, absolutely. I will hand deliver them. Most cases, I will drop them at your hotel for you at the concierge desk or the bell desk, unless you're staying at the Caesars Palace, in which they don't allow that for some reason at Caesars. But yeah, that's not a problem for me. Sean says, holy blank, that cat is huge. Yes, he is absolutely huge. Yeah, he's a big one. And he doesn't like the lights very much, so he might shy away from you guys. But he's very gentile and very docile, unless he's hungry, and then he'll start nibbling on your fingers. But he's not doing that right now. What is up with you? Why you got a runny nose? Cats aren't supposed to... Okay, it's fine. All right. My name is... My name is Jean. Okay. I don't know Gene or John. You can spell it out phonetically if you want to. Big black cat, Claudia says. Absolutely. So, yeah. Circa's taking flack because it's basically a strip resort downtown, and people want that downtown price, but they're not understanding you're not getting a downtown experience when you stay at Circa. Not to say anything bad. Nick Q, happy birthday. Thank you so much, Nick Q. That is so sweet of you. Yes, my birthday is officially in a few hours. Is he purring? Can you hear it? I don't know. He's got some purr. He's not purring that much. Happy birthday, Wapri says. Thank you so much, Wapri. It's appropriate the Circa didn't have one date when the entire casino opened at once. It opened Circa 2020, which is exactly... Oh, you're so heavy, dude. Which is exactly the point. You know, it's kind of an ode to the old casinos. This casino opened Circa this time, Circa that time. Nancy Grisick, have you heard anything about Wynn Resort setting up COVID testing on site? Yes. Wynn has COVID testing. No. Wrong. Vaccinations. Wynn has COVID vaccination center. So Canadians need to get it arranged. Okay. So what I think for Canadians coming here, and I've said this before, you're going to go to CVS, Charlie Victor Sally, CVS Pharmacy. I've already done this with a Canadian friend. Go to CVS vaccinations, and then go to like out of town, out of pocket, something like that. Let me see if I can find it. It's in my messages with somebody that I was chatting with, and it's way buried, so give me a half a second because he told me how he did this. He's also in Canada himself. So let's see here. If I can find that. We were talking, he's buying a massive face mask order when he comes down here. It's kind of ridiculous. But let's see here. Happy New Year. Oh my gosh. So, PCR test, exactly, pointless. It's funny because Canadians need a test just to come here now. Then you need another test when you go. So if you only had a few days in town, it doesn't make any sense. So I know if you go to CVS, Walgreens are doing tests too. Oh, here it is. You can book online at CVS, he said. It wasn't qualified, so you press the $139 test. So go to the CVS testing, get a test from CVS for COVID. That's, again, Charlie Victor Sally. It's a big pharmacy chain. Think of it as like a Shoppers Drug Mart, but they're smaller in general. They're on the strip. You can book online. Said it wasn't qualified, so if you press the $139 test, it asks you the reason. You say travel, and only one place had availability 3 days in advance. So the night before you leave, you're going to want to book that depending, well, for he wants to book it. Thank you so much, Verna Fredrickson. So you go to CVS's page, you try to qualify, you won't be able to qualify, you book the $139 test, it asks you why, you click on the reason is travel, and then you can get a test at a CVS pharmacy. But just keep in mind, sometimes they're 3 or 4 days out booked. So let's say your trip to Vegas is only 2 days long, you have to book that 2 days before you leave Canada for a test in Las Vegas when you're not even here yet. Or if you're here for a week, you better get here on day 1, start trying to book your COVID test. And then it's going to take you 1 to 2 to 3 days to get your test back. You don't want to be at the airport holding that stick trying to get in. Are you smaller than you look, or is that a big cat? No, I'm not that small. I'm 5'9". This is a zoomed out camera right now. I just wanted to see my shirt and see the background, and I played with stuff to give you a cooler experience. But no, that cat weighs 25 pounds. He is a big old cat. Where are your favorite places to do some off-roading? Ernie, if you're going to off-road in Vegas, I don't off-road myself, but you can go up to north near the Motor Speedway, or you can go over to Pahrump. And there's these dry lake beds that used to exist millions of years ago or thousands of years ago. They're all dried up now, and they're very smooth, some of them. And they also shoot fireworks out of there as well. Nick Q is gone. I can't stay, so celebrating my sister's birthday. Everybody's having a birthday this year. It's pretty badass, isn't it? Look at that. Happy birthday, Stephen Campbell. I hope you have a nice birthday because you are doing... Are you doing anything for your birthday? Caroline has something planned for my birthday tomorrow. I won't go into what it is. It's probably a dinner or something somewhere. Not really sure. Thanks for the COVID info. You're welcome, Stuart. You're absolutely welcome for getting that. Who is the best shrimp cocktail in Vegas? I'm not sure, but Saginaw's has... I don't eat shrimp. Saginaw's down at the Circa has the 99-cent shrimp cocktail. So it's back downtown. I saw that after the stream last night, and I'm like, damn, that would have been good information to notice beforehand. So there. Will you ever go to the M or Red Rock? I've been to Red Rock. They don't let you stream in there. The M is nice as well. We'll get down there eventually, so I know you're already probably subscribed. Shirley, you're in here all the time. I put a new battery in my scooter and took it for a whirl on the strip this morning in the dirt in front of Resorts World. Very fun, Art. By the way, I was in front of Resorts World today. It was, oh my gosh. I'm going to show you something. Where the hell did my... Oh, man. I don't know where that window went, but that's fine. Let's see if I can find it by pressing this button right here. And let's see, where did that window go? Where did my window for OBS go? I can't really see what I'm going to show you, but I'll show you anyways. Sometimes I like to see a live view of what I'm showing you. So I was in front of the Resorts World tonight. This place is amazing. I mean, that place looks absolutely stellar. That's what it looked like at sunset. And yeah, that sign looks great too. We were out at the Fashion Show Mall today, and it was really, really cool. I really, really appreciated it. So it's going to be a nice resort. They're putting glass panels on it right now. This is the link for CVS Travel. Thank you so much, April. Appreciate you very much. Surprised the El Cortez kicked you out last night. See people streaming in there all the time. Yeah, I get the luck of the draw sometimes, and they get the luck of the draw too. Again, they were polite about it, so the El Cortez is fine. Yeah, Paul, it is a fantastic looking building. It really is. Let's see here. Everybody's having a birthday this weekend. Everybody decided to get born around the same time. It's funny how that happens. Although everybody's always having a birthday, but you only really notice it when it's around your birthday, I suppose. Hey, Stephen, hope you're good. Thank you, Leanne. I am. I refuse any COVID blank. I will not. That's a lot of people that feel that way, Sugar. But according to the National Health Institute or whatever, NHS, National Health, in the UK, I wouldn't be able to get one because I have severe allergies to food. And that's one of those things that you could go into anaphylactic shock. And Caroline has some bad medical allergies. So I don't know. If you guys want to know about the COVID stuff, there's a recombinant version, which is more traditional. That's coming out by Johnson & Johnson, hopefully in time, and it won't be the weird science experiment version that we have right now. And if you guys think I'm disparaging you, I'm not. If you want to go get a vaccine, you go to vaccine. But there's some things about the one that we have now that aren't tested enough for my comfort level, and I'll wait until the traditional one comes out. Hello, Steven. Love it when you are live at home. Thank you, Irwing. I appreciate you. Irwing's part of the Patreon, so he would have seen the Bellagio Fountains video, and he's going to see some videos from Prump. I'm going to do a little photo essay with some writing. Haven't written anything in years, so hopefully I'm not too crappy at it. Sean Brown says, ignore the name. I'm Joe. Thanks for the masks we got today. My mother was extremely happy that her nostalgia mask. This is the person I was telling you about earlier, guys. I was saying that my wife happened to pick the exact right hotel. I didn't know if it was the Desert Inn or if it was the Dunes, but it was Desert Inn. She worked there. That is amazing, man. Sean Brown ordered masks. We happened to make the nostalgia, which we're getting back in stock. You can pre-order them if you need to. They're not on the site, but I recommend you, if you like those nostalgia masks, you pre-order them. But anyways, yeah, we sent her the right one. That's funny. That's awesome. What do you think of the new Casino List Resort going up by 2024 across the street from the convention center? Construction begins later next year. I would like to see the construction start. Vacation visual. It wouldn't be the first of its type. I mean, there's lots of Casino List resorts. You know, have the Vidara doesn't have a casino. The Waldorf Astoria doesn't have one. The Trump Tower, I didn't even see it until it's in my view right there. That doesn't have a casino. What else does? There's lots of hotels don't have casinos. The Alara doesn't have one. I mean, they're close to casinos. Thank you so much, Cheryl. Man, thank you so much. But I think that it's weird that they're going to build, because we're not at a place where we're hitting capacity. Like, you know, even before the pandemic, I don't think the city was ever at 100% capacity more than a few times. But we might be banking on the idea that there's going to be, 65,000 people here for Raiders games, and then, 8 times a year, if not more, if they can ever make the playoffs. Come on, Raiders. Or the fact that maybe we'll get a baseball team somewhere, and, maybe that'll bring more people in. So maybe they're speculating on the future of things. It's quite the possibility. I'm not sure, but, we'll see if it's a success. And it's near the convention center. There's lots of convention center hotels that are opening up because the convention center expanded an extra almost 1 million square feet. So that could be the reason why they're banking on it. The city doesn't want to approve projects that aren't going to actually have any kind of success and are going to fail. I don't think the city's in that position where they'll just take your money all day long. Do you recommend me go to Jorge Cordova says, do you recommend me go to Vegas next month? I heard Nevada COVID cases went up. I am leaving from Laredo, Texas. COVID cases over here are brutally high. The COVID cases have actually gone down a little bit here, but they're not down like they should be. At one point, we were like 2,500 to 3,500 a day. Right now, it's like it can spike up to 2,500, but it typically is now around 1,800. So look, man, I don't recommend anybody come here or not come here. I just tell people, if you're going to consider coming here, do it with your smarts. Be smart about it. Don't come here if you have pre-existing conditions, or if you're going to manage to go back home and make somebody sick, or if you work in the healthcare sector and all that. And besides, when you go back home, you should be getting a test after 2 weeks after you come from Las Vegas. I would say it's probably not, depending on your testing scenario, some places won't test you unless you have symptoms. I think out here we were like that a few weeks ago. Couldn't get a test unless you're asymptomatic, or they didn't want you to. They would still give you one. But I'd say test after 2 weeks after you go home, just to make sure that you're okay. because you don't want to be the silent guy walking around with no symptoms and, thinking, oh, I chew, some dust, and then boom, you're making people sick. Steve, I don't know what that means. 2022 is hopefully looking more likely for us from the UK. Leanne, it's going to be the longest time where people haven't been able to cross those borders. Once travel restrictions loosen, there will be a lot of pent-up demand from other countries. That's true, Red Pill Gary, that's true. I go to my doctor's appointment on the 27th for a CT scan. I have a huge goosebump on my face. Whoa, sugar bump. Wow. Could just be a cyst or something. I'm not a doctor, but I know like cat scratch fever is a real deal. I hope you're okay, sugar butt. We're going to say a prayer for you. What do I mean traditional vaccine from Johnson & Johnson? All right, do you guys want to hear about this? Because I don't want to bore you. You guys want to hear about the traditional versus the one we have right now? You tell me, and I'll brutally chop up the science to the point where you can all laugh at me about how dumb I am. Say yes if you want to hear about that vaccine stuff. Say no if you don't. If I get more yeses, I'll say it. Let's see here. Stay home or come to Vegas. It's that simple, Art says. So we got a couple of yeses. Coming in Vegas in February from North Dakota. Our numbers are way down, about 1,500 for the whole state. Woo, man. You're good to go on that. Well, wait, we had 1,500 for the whole state here. Oh, wait, is that total? That can't be total. We got a lot of yeses. Why not? So, okay, so there's two types of vaccines, right? You have a recombinant type of vaccine. Well, there's more types of vaccines. A recombinant vaccine is just like what we're used to for the past 100 or 200 years, where they take a little bit of the virus, they inject it into your body then has an immune response, albeit slight, and then it forms antibodies to fight for future versions of the virus. Think of it like this. When I was a kid in school, they taught us that the way the antibodies and viruses work, it's like this. You have like an invading virus. It has a certain type of a key on it, and then your body has to know how to match that key. And once it knows how to match the key, that's when it forms an antibody and it kills it. That's what Johnson & Johnson is developing. That's a traditional vaccine. The vaccine that's out right now, something called an mRNA, Michael Robert nucleic acid, mRNA vaccine. And what it does is it goes into your body, goes into your actual cells, and then produces the little spike protein that COVID uses to actually infect you. And then it basically produces a shell almost, as from what I understand, it's like a shell around your body, its cells itself. So now, guess what? You're not going to get the COVID. But the thing is, it actually goes into the blueprint of your body cell, and it actually changes the way the body cell works. And since it's modifying it in such a way, some people are worried about things like future immune system reactions. Is this going to be something that down the line, 5 to 10 years, backfires on us? We don't know, because it's only been in testing for less than half a year. And so I'll stick with the traditional one when it comes out. The traditional one will likely need boosters over time, like when you get your tetanus and then you have to get your or measles, and you're supposed to get boosters throughout your life. Little babies have boosters at certain times, so they get the complete immune response. I'll go for boosters every so often. I don't want to do anything that could have a weird immuno response, because my father has rheumatoid arthritis, and I don't think that's genetic, but if it is, I just want to shy away from anything, because that's already an immune system deficiency. And I don't think I have a great immune system. I've had allergies my entire life, and that's part of your immune system, and I don't want to monkey with that. So there you go. That's what it is. Now, I'm not hating on people or telling them they have to get the jab or they shouldn't get the jab. That's up to you. It's completely you. One of my really great, awesome viewers, he asked me today about it. He said, hey, Steven, because he has residency here, he's like, where can I get the jab? I can't get it in California, and I can get it in Nevada because they lowered the age of the at-risk people to 70, so he can get it soon. And I just gave him the link. I mean, like, I'm not here to tell you what to do, man, if you feel it's okay for you, but, I just tell you the facts straight up. What's good for me ain't the same for you. Hello, Mr. Uber is here. Hopefully your family's doing better with the COVID, Mr. Uber. Hopefully Wapry's father is doing better. Hopefully Wapry's father is pulling through. Good night, Paul Rotter. Paul is leaving. Hey, Steven, good to see you. The jab, I know, right? It's like, this is a jab. That's a jab. I'm not a boxer. I only get my vaccination advice from YouTube personalities. Well, the good thing is that wasn't advice, and I'm not a personality. I'm just a guy with the camera. I can't go to Vegas anytime soon. My wife and I both have pre-existing conditions and are in our mid-50s. I'm thinking of visiting May 2022, staying at Red Rock. I love seeing the City National Arena. Yeah, City National is a beautiful arena, Wrestling Ernest Hemingway says. I don't know, maybe you're the person who wants to get the jab, and that's okay with you. DB's dad is here from Edmonton, Alberta, Canada. What's my favorite Mexican restaurant on the Strip? We like a place called Casa Bonita. Not Casa Bonita. That's from South Park. Damn it. There's a place called Bonita Michoacan that we've been to, but it's not on the Strip. There's Lido de Michoacan, and that's not on the Strip. Jeez, you know what? There's a bunch of them, but they don't. I don't really go into the Strip for Mexican food. There's a place called Pancho's that my magazine has a deal with, and I got a gift card for 2 people, so we're probably gonna go and check that out too. Let's see here. What's up, Steven? Nice backdrop. Thank you, Joey. I appreciate it. Yeah, so look, it's Christmas time in my backdrop. Gee, I didn't think this one through. I actually didn't even remember going into the mall that day. So Canada on full lockdown. I think that might happen again here. Vanilla Shake Girl. Well, I've heard the incoming president wants to put everybody in masks for 100 days. And so he's already working with the airlines, and the airlines are happy about that. He wants to do a bunch of stuff. I don't know if a lockdown would even work in this country because of the way our laws work, but what do I know? Milido Michoacan. Very nice, yes. Nacho Daddies. No, that's not a Mexican restaurant. That's like maybe Tex-Mex, kind of. My son is screaming. The Knights just scored in overtime. How is it overtime already? The game started 2 hours ago. Are you serious? Let me see what the score says. Because I haven't looked at my notifications. Man, I'm looking at, oh, wow, they're playing the Blues. Not today. Man, look at that. End of overtime. That game flew by. Holy cow. Golden Knights are a perfect 2-0. Just stop the season right now. Who scored? We had, William Karlsson and Max Max Pac-Man. We call him Pac-Man. And my father and I, when I talk about Max Patricetti, can't ever say his name right. So, Golden Knights, what was the attendance? Oh, yeah, disclaimer alert. I used to look at the attendance numbers. Oh, yeah, the attendance was 0. And what's funny about this, if you're a Knights fan, we just outshot them. Who was the goaltender for the Ducks? Was it Gibson again? He stood on his head. 33-22. Background is badass, Charlemagne says. Thanks. I love it. I'm in the mall right now. Look at me. I'm in New York. It's from Wayne's World. Nobody saw Wayne's World. Nobody knows what movie I'm talking about. Is Lotus of Siam still in business on Sahara? Lotus of Siam is still in business. Are you sure it's on Sahara? It might have been on Spring Mountain Road. Paul, thank you so much. I'm not leaving Las Vegas chat. Oh, I see what you did there. Funny guy, Paul. Arg, to hate the wild. Are we talking about hockey again? All right, so Golden Knights just won. They did. I can't believe that game is over so quickly. Usually hockey takes 3 hours to play, and they start at 7:30. Blackjack needs to make an appearance, Steve-O. He was here earlier. So was Domino. And my wife was, like, clinking these things. I'm like, I know I'll leave them in here. Actually, it is. Wow, we're in Delaware. Wow, we're in Delaware. Yeah, now I'm in Hawaii. Ukalaki Iki. I can't say the rest because it's not very PG-13. Del Taco and Barstow has the taco called the Barstow. I like Barstow. That's that place where you got that like little swap meet inside and there's like a train station out there. Is that the right one? Hit the like button. I'll give Ketchup Burger Bar a shout out from Frank and Stacy next time at Miracle Mile. I'll try to remember. I've walked past there. Is it good? Their burgers are just as much as almost Gordon Ramsay's burgers. So I don't know. I mean, they better be really great burgers considering their location and their proximity to the Ramsay's restaurant. But I'm sure they are very good. Very good. Hey, Steven, come to New Zealand for a vacation. Get away from COVID mania. I can't come to New Zealand. You guys will bar me from being in there. Plus, I don't know how to shear any sheep. Because if I was a sheep shearer, you guys would have me come down. Or if I was going to make it like a 5th Lord of the Rings movie. Or a 4th. How many have there been? Did the atrium at the Bellagio change yet? It's in the middle right now, Selena. It's in the middle of changes. So right now you just go in there. It's construction equipment and they're loading everything in. But they might be done by now. I imagine probably next week if they're not already finished. McDonald's and the Greyhound station. Now, I know I used to take a bus from Vegas down to California, and I remember going down to Barstow and stretching my legs. No strip walk today. Is it cold? No, Mo, it's not. It's just that I'm trying to minimize my exposure to people all the time, and sometimes there's only so much you can see on the strip, and plus tomorrow's my birthday, so I just kind of want to chill at home tonight. Let's see here. Oh, my gosh. Dirt Dog. I don't know Dirt Dog, unfortunately. What's my opinion of Circa? Man, everybody wants to know my opinion of Circa. This is like the 5th time you guys have asked. I do like Circa a whole lot. People think they said Circa Kool-Aid. No, not Kool-Aid. It's actually a very nice resort. So it's actually a great place to be at. I don't think there's anything wrong with it. I think it's a beautiful property. I think it's 5-star luxury. And you're not going to find anything like it downtown, and it rivals everything on the Strip. Age, Charlemagne, I'll be 40 years old in just a few hours. Yeah, so that's funny. Hey, Mr. Uber, what is the Circa resort fee? I don't know what the resort fees are. I believe it's $35 or $40, something like that. We need a 15-minute stream on your birthday. I don't know, maybe, possibly, maybe not, though. I'm going to Vegas in April. I look forward to it, Matthew Mullen says. Very fun, very good. Just got here after watching the hockey. How are you, Steve? I'm good, Adam Martell. I hope you're doing well, too. 40 years young, forever young, I'm gonna be. Yeah, you know how that is. And then Jay-Z did hip-hop over it, which was actually quite cool. I don't remember who originally sang that song, Forever Young, but it was from the 80s and the 90s, and the Jay-Z song was good, too. Wish I had balconies at the Circa. Yeah, but it would ruin the look of the Circa. So down when you're driving down towards on Interstate 15 and you look up, Circa's blue and glowing, it's like, that's the thing. It's a beautiful property, and their use of LED lights and accent lighting on that building is just epic on a scale that you don't usually see in places like Vegas. You might see it in Hong Kong, China, or Singapore. I know in Canada there's some buildings with some cool LED lights on it, but Circa takes the cake. It's beautiful. Happy birthday. Have a great day with Caroline. Thank you so much, my friend. I will. It wasn't Rod Stewart. It's a different song. I know what you're saying. There is Rod Stewart's song called Forever Young. But somebody will say what it is. Lordy, Steve's going to be 40. Oh, man. Yeah, I went over the hump into Prump today. And Lordy, going to be 40. Circa No Late Entertainment in the casino. No Late B Entertainment? Well, I mean, Circa doesn't have any shows or anything like that. But Stadium Swim does double as an entertainment venue. They did a big New Year's thing there. Steven, I'll be 39 this September. Very good, Sugar Butt. Let's see here. Jerry Garcia did the best version of Forever Young you ever heard. I know that's the song, May the Good Lord Be With You. That's not the same song, though. There was like an R&B hip-hop type song. It was like a pop song. It's a different song, and nobody knows what I'm talking about. Anyways, happy birthday, Stephen. Thank you, guys. Hello, great channel. Blanca Gonzalez says, thank you, Blanca. Let's see. Happy birthday. I'm 1 year behind. Born in Metal says, cool. I remember 40 BK in the 90s. 40 Burger Kings in the 90s. No, I know. Paul, it's all good. Let's see here. Tamara Webster doing fine. Okay. I know both songs. Martin D, thank you very much. Let's see here. Alphaville, thank you. I know. I knew it was a song. I knew I didn't make it up. That's good. Alphaville version of Forever Young is the best. Yeah. I don't think it's a Rod Stewart cover, although it very well may well be. Lottery made it to Cali. Tickets spent $90 for the trip and back and $40 tickets. You guys are talking about something completely different here. I got to stay on pace. Now, if you look at what's behind me right now, so this is where Resorts World is going to be sitting. Everything across the Wynn is brand new, and I think Wynn was visionary. I think he knew what was happening on the property across the street from him, because everything they're building behind me, that's the shopping and the Encore Beach Club and everything like that. That's all brand new. It's super high-end shops. You might wonder, like, why would the Wynn put super high-end shops right across the street from a giant dirt path? This is where the Frontier used to be behind us there. So makes a lot of sense to do that, because they know there's going to be high-end people coming over to a high-end resort across the street. So they're going to get all that overflow traffic. Plus, well, you know, when they originally built the Resorts World, it's going to be Asian themed, and they thought they would have a lot of international travelers coming in, and they would have a lot of international folks coming in and a lot of people from Asia. Although there will be people from Asia here in the future. It's not happening right now. But I think that's synonymous with Wynn having their properties in Macau, China, people coming in and seeing what that's all about, and then going over to the Wynn because it's a known entity as well. But I think that was their general idea here. But yeah, this was from a few weeks back and behind me right there. Could you please say hi, Janet? She loves watching. Hi, Janet. I hope you're having a great night wherever you are. I hope you're having a wonderful time. Celebrating my 50th next month in a week in Vegas at the MGM. Manuel Cake Daddy Pruitt says, very good stuff. Steve Miller says, howdy to Mr. Uber. Is Wynn still going to remove their golf course behind the hotel? No, no. They were going to do that. They were going to build a giant lake and put an island out there, but they basically decided, after Steve Wynn kind of left the company, of course, they decided not to do that. Steve Wynn, as I've told you guys before, is absolutely obsessed with water features, and he wanted to do water everywhere. So let's all have a drink, as Homer Simpson once said. But no, they basically are keeping the golf course. You can actually book a tee time there if you want to now. So you can still do the Wynn golf if you want to. I see Siegfried and Roy behind you. Yes, that's one of our Siegfried and Roy books here. That's from the original. That's not the original. That's from the original Mirage show. So we have two, and I showed you these the other day a little bit. Let's see if I can pull it up here. Let's see here. So we have, man, that's a weird, my video is going choppy. Hopefully I'm not, am I chopping up on you guys? Hopefully I'm not chopping up my weird background right there. Oh man, give me some video quality test and let me know if I'm chopping up or if it's just my local view. First world problems for local people of Las Vegas that lottery is causing. Yeah, I'm not going to play the lottery. That's ridiculous. We have slot machines if you want to put your money in somewhere. Yes, you are. I'm a chopping man. Let's see why that might be. Hopefully I'm better right now. Fast motion didn't like it. So this is the this is the program from the Mirage, Siegfried and Roy at the Mirage. That's technically the front, but the back one, it opens up like this. So you can open it up just like that. You can see everything like that, which is pretty darn cool if you ask me. And it's a great book. Lot in here. And what's interesting about this, man, I'm choppy as heck. I'll do a little choppy when you're moving around. What's interesting about this is when I look at this and I take a look at stuff like this right here. This isn't mine, by the way. This is on loan. But Caroline has one of these in storage somewhere. When you look at this page right here, if that doesn't look just like Cirque du Soleil, I don't know what does. Tell me that doesn't look like a Cirque du Soleil shot to you. Because that completely does. That looks like what you see over with Ka and Mystere. So I think that this show had a big influence on the next very big show that Steve Wynn brought into Las Vegas, which was, of course, Mystere, and then eventually Ka, and all these different shows came in and tagged along. And that's just a stray observation from me. This would have been the program when you would have bought a ticket to Siegfried and Roy at the Mirage. This would have been sitting on your table, or if you were on your seat, basically, you would have gotten this as part of the show. And it just goes to show the marketing, because I did show the other older program that they used to have back in the day. Yep. So I am seeing the chop. It's okay. Yes, Circa copied them. It could have been copied. It could have been that they were just inspired. There's a poster in my house that says that amateurs imitate and professionals steal. And there's nothing wrong with that. And you know who said that? Pablo Picasso said that. But I'm getting choppy as hell, so I'm going to actually end up logging off this stream right now. I want to thank you guys for sticking with me, even though my internet connection sometimes gets a little weird. And yeah, you guys will be great. I'll do some more videos coming up here. I'm back full-time, baby. If you're not already a part of it, go over to Patreon, where you guys can actually go and see all of my different posts. I'm going to be posting up a photo gallery with some like words. I have to figure out how to do it. Maybe I'll do it on my website. I have to paywall the photos, or else it's useless and you guys don't get any exclusive content. So if you're on the level 2 of channel memberships or on Patreon, you get that. We went to prom today. I tried to take some professional kind of travel, National Geographic style photos, and I'll post those up. They're very nice photos. This iPhone 12 Pro Max takes amazing photography, and it's all about the framing, but the technical aspects, I can pull so much data out of there. They look really good. So you might want to check that out if you're on Patreon. I'll post more there. I know I lost a lot of you guys in the last month, and I apologize for not posting. I was just a little bit burnt out on YouTube, but I'm back. You guys are great. Have a good one, guys. I love you all for watching. Be good to one another. Please do something nice for somebody. The world is hurting right now, and this week's going to suck, because tomorrow there might be a big, huge political protest, and I don't want my birthday to be synonymous with that. So if you know anybody going crazy over politics, just tell them to take a chill pill. All right? So week's going to suck. Don't watch the news if you don't want to get bummed out. Just do some nice things for people, and you'll feel better for yourself. We got to go. 3, 2, 1, click. Thanks, guys. Click.